The program that gives you the latest in Filipino business and trends, with norm-challenging brands, paving the way to be next-generation business leaders. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, connecting you to the future. Hosted by Business and Transformation Mentor, Rolly Bagaspas, Franchise and Business Coach, Don Senita, and Beauty and Business Maven, Muriel Villanueva. Together with Mr. Millennial JP Morales and Agri and Youth Advocate Colin Lalyaban. Jump into the business revolution. This is your Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, only here on Big Media.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to all our viewers across the Philippines and all over the world. Welcome to Season 21 of Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. I am Don Sunita, your anchor for this afternoon. You are watching us live via Facebook and YouTube from 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. this Sunday as we give you the latest in business and trends as we change the way we do retail and services here in the Philippines. Let's get right on the program. Please allow me to welcome my passionate co-anchor, our in-house beauty and business maven, Ms. Muriel Villanueva. Hi, Muriel. Good afternoon.
Hello, Don. Ayan. Hello, everyone. A pleasant afternoon, no? Thank you once again for spending your Sunday afternoon with us. Of course, we are streaming live through Facebook with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, Talk Shop Asia Retail Industries Group, and our program partners. Of course, we have the Philippine Retailers Association Official, FranCorp Philippines, U Franchise Asia, Filipino International Franchising, and the Filipino International Franchising Association and Filipino Franchisers Inc., no? As well as through the ASEAN Youth Organization Philippines Facebook pages. Of course, no, like always, we would love to hear from our viewers this afternoon. So please feel free to comment and send us your questions during our segment so we can get through with it throughout the show. Of course, no, another Sunday, Don, no, bilis. And of course, today, let us allow me to call in naman girl power tayo today, no? Our Agri and Youth Advocate, Colleen Yilyaban. Hi, Colleen!
Hi, thank you so much, Dawn and Muriel. No, I'm so glad to be part of the show, and it's such a pleasure to celebrate these original and innovative brands with us today. So, this afternoon is going to be another inspiring and fruitful episode with our modern day heroes.
That's true. Since you said that, Colin, of course, we celebrated Araw ng Kagitingan last Friday. Kaya naman we tip our hats off to all our heroes then and now, especially sa ating mga frontliners ngayon who are risking their health and safety to keep us all safe, no? Especially if we are battling, once again, COVID-19. Kaya naman on our end, we are requesting everybody to please follow safety protocols and be heroes ourselves. Hindi ba, Mariel?
Naku, totoo, no? Itong pandemic na to, no, it showed us different faces, iba-ibang muka ng pagiging heroes. No? Walang edad, walang, alam mo yon, lifestyle, pero talagang everyone is a hero in their own rights. Pero still, doble ingat sa lahat dahil yan ang kailangan. Although we are thankful, no, that our government, the efforts has already started rolling out the vaccines. Hopefully, this is, a start for the jump start of all businesses across, no? And we will never go back to normal, but at least, no, let us not put our guards down.
Yes, no, Dawn and Muriel, we should also salute our frontliners. No? I mean, it takes a lot of bravery and courage to, be fighting this pandemic and to work daily in the face of danger and illness. And we also owe so much to our service frontliners, for keeping groceries, fast foods, and essential stores open. And what would we do without all of them? Diba? So, a salute to all our frontliners out there.
That's true. And of course, let's not forget as well, we are at the second week, I think, of our ECQ. And we're praying, of course, for things to start reopening once again. And as we battle yet another challenge ngayong mga nakaraang araw, nakaraang linggo, no? A lot of businesses are really learning to adapt to the times. Adapting has become a necessity now for all businesses. We see companies thinking outside the box, really, innovating in order to thrive in these times. Kaya naman the question now is, do you innovate or do you evaporate? And so this afternoon, we are talking about innovating for success beyond and boundless branding. We have on the program the owner and founder of Real's Food Products, all the way from Puerto Princesa, Palawan.
Wow, no? And who wouldn't want, ito na naman ang ating Sunday treat, who wouldn't want monster burgers that you can enjoy and share with everyone? Kaya naman we will have on the program the husband and wife tandem of Monster Bites.
And of course, if we are talking about innovation, I'm super proud to have this guest with us today. How about Filipinos finally getting the chance to get to space? I mean, we have the CEO today of Orbital Exploration Technologies Incorporated, to give us an insight with this groundbreaking idea.
Wow, no, exciting afternoon ahead. Get to know these brands and let us all learn from their experiences, of course, and how they are thriving through their strategic innovation when Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Empower your mind. Be informed. Dahil lamang ang may alam. Knowing the latest trends and issues in the society. Feed your mind with information that are reliable, fresh, and straight from the experts. Be involved. Here in the conversations with Chester Kidlat, broadcasting live in big media. This is The Conversations. for harnessing luck and success in doing business. This is Philippine Business Feng Shui at your service. Sa ikaunlad ng bayan, Feng Shui ang kailangan. Hosted by your partner in luck, Master Aldrich Dalumpines. Every Wednesdays at 8 p.m. See you on our next learning modules for luck in business. Only here on Big Media. Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Through success with the inspiring business insights of our emerging CEOs. Jump into the business revolution with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Please make sure to tune in with Big Media Philippines and V81 Radio Manila and follow our programs throughout the week. We are sure that whatever interest you are into, we have it all for you. No? Get your homes listed and earn with BK's Philippines and your brands across to your audience with PinoyAds.com.
And ako, Mariel, this afternoon, we are happy to have on the program a very inspiring brand. Having to leave their war-stricken residence in Mindanao in 2008 and having to sell their banana chips on board a ship at 10 pesos, their locally made banana and coconut chips can now be seen in supermarket shelves in Palawan and even in Metro Manila. Let us get to know how they made this happen. Please welcome on the program the owner and general manager of Rial's Food Products, Miss Hope Joy Palermo. Hi, Joy. Good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon to all. I have a blessed Sunday, Sir Don and Ma'am Muriel. So lahat po na nakikinig at nanonood sa Talk Shop Asia, good afternoon po sa ating lahat.
Good afternoon.
Welcome.
And how is everybody doing in Puerto Princesa, Palawan? Kamusta ang situation ninyo dyan?
So far, nandun pa rin yung mga kailangan natin susunod sa mga health protocols. So despite sa may mga positive cases, sad to say na may mga nalagas, yung ano natin sa government, kailangan natin sundin yung ini-impose nila para din sa safety o nasa family. Yun naman yung importante para makatuloy-tuloy pa rin tayo sa mga hanap buhay natin.
That's true, no? That's actually very relevant for you to say that. And we keep saying this as well, no? Every week we keep on saying this. Let's not put our guards down, no? And ngayon naman, Hope, kasi I'm pretty sure a lot of people are excited to know about your story. It really is a success story, if I may say so, no? So please tell us more about Rial's Food Products and paano kayo nag-come up with your concept?
So the Rial's Food Products came from the name of our eldest son, Christian Real in Palermo. So yung real nito, kaya naging Rial's, dinugtungan ng apostrophe S. So yung Re is from the both yung real is from the both side grandparents niya. So yung Re is from the name of Ryu, my father, and Al is Alfredo from the father side. So nung time na nag-apply kami sa registration from DTI, siya yung pinalad lumabas, 'di ba? Si Reals. So sino ba namang akala na up to 12 years from now naka-IPO siya. So yung pangalan na yon nakatatak doon sa lahat ng products na innovation products na ginawa po namin.
Okay, so how did you come up with the concept of the banana chips, of the coconut chips? And then I think also there came a point na you had your husband was selling the chips on board the ship. More about that?
Yes po, last 2009, na dahil din doon sa, alam naman natin from Kauswagan na del Norte ako, so experience ko po yung war. So nandoon yung na-experience din ng panganay ko, so until now nandoon pa rin yung trauma. So nag-decide yung husband ko to back in Palawan kasi nandito yung, siguro dito namin na-experience yung a peaceful sa heart, sa mind, na mamumuhay ka, na hindi mo nandoon man yung may mga hindi natin inaasahan na mga pangyayari, pero nandoon yung sa tingin namin is a safest place for us, lalo na sa family. So, yun na nga, yung 10 pesos, kasi every time na meron akong interview like this, nag-start talaga siya doon sa 200 packs na dinala ng husband ko. 4 days siya doon sa Negros Navigation from Iligan City to Puerto Princesa City. So, ang main point lang niya, bakit siya nagdala? Para doon ibibenta doon sa barko para may pocket money. Ganun kami nag-start. So, ang nangyari, nalulungkot siya kasi ni isa walang bumili. Pero yun na nga, yung lungkot na yun, akala niya na walang reason, pero may reason pala kung bakit si Lord pinadala talaga yung 200 packs dito sa Puerto Princesa. Kasi yung kuya niya, may-ari ng canteen sa harap ng university dito. Ang nangyari sa sister-in-law niya, may mga kakilala na like taga-Coron or mga nakatikim at bumili, doon nag-start. So siya pa lang, January 2009, nung pumunta siya, kasi kami naiwan kami sa Mindanao, akala niya sideline lang kasi ang reason niya is mag-apply siya ng trabaho. Since alam naman niya yung kasi family business namin, yung banana chips, may nag-order sa kanya, akala niya 100 pieces of banana lang, nasaba, inapo-process niya. Until by April, pinasunod niya kami kasi hindi na kaya niya yung production. At the same time, may mga taong tumulong din sa amin. Doon nag-start, kinuha na namin po ng mga permits at saka licenses para makapenetrate po sa mga markets dito, local markets. So, nag-start kami sa isang kawali, 100 peraso, at saka yung nakita nyo yung mga packaging na until now, nandyan pa rin, yung sa mga canteen na nilagay, tapos sa mga school canteen, yung tagli 5 piso, tagsa 10 piso. So, doon nag-start serious food products na until na, yun na nga, yung mga innovation na yun, to follow na kung paano siya dumami.
Mm-hmm. I know, very inspiring siya kasi you can tell from how it started na medyo from the onset pa lang, Muriel, na talaga, there's always been challenge that you were able to surpass. I mean, imagine coming from, a war-stricken province and then, makikipagsapalaran kayo in Palawan and, and finally finding a space for you in Puerto Princesa, Palawan, where you can start and actually thrive in the business. I think that's very admirable. Hindi ba? And I think marami audience right now na may inspire from this story. They literally started small. Maria.
Oo, no? Tsaka talagang from the start pa lang, tandem na. Makikita mo na yung teamwork nila, di ba? To really introduce their products. Alam mo, what I like about it, Don, also, no, and Hope, yung passion and yung paniniwala mo sa product mo, which lahat naman tayong mga negosyante, ganyan yung start, di ba? We are the first believers of the products that we are making. Tayong unang customers natin. And yun na nga, by word of mouth, and talaga naman, labor and effort, no? I'm sure. Dahil masarap din yung produkto, kaya talagang tinangkilik din until now.
Oh, yun. So, Sila Hope, tama ba ako you started with banana chips, correct? So now, what are your other product lines? Can you walk us through it?
So, naging 18 na po sila lahat. Actually, is innovation products. Nag-start po kami sa honey glaze. So, nandoon yung after mga ilang para makasustain siya, nag-i-innovate kami ng something. Nilabas namin po yung banana crackers na classic. So, yung sa gitna na napa-CPR na namin. So, nandoon yung mas nakita namin yung opportunity na mas mabenta pala siya, naging bestseller siya kaysa doon sa nauna. So, hanggang ang daming, dahil doon sa trainings, sa mga free trainings and seminars ni DOS at ni DTI, so nandoon yung learnings. So nag-i-innovate ako ng something new na lahat ng meron ditong mga raw materials na ipoprocess kasi related lang sila. So banana, nag-come up kami with taro. So ang taro na yon is meron kaming 3 variants. So, nandoon pa rin yung innovation kung paano kasi ang pinakamahirap naman Sir Don, yung kung paano mo siya yung lasa, 'di ba? Mag-complement, 'di ba? Sa lahat ng hinahalo mo doon. So, nandoon siguro yung passion kasi yun na nga kailangan mo yung maging persistent ka doon sa ginagawa mo na hindi mo siya hintuan until hindi mo makuha yung desired na gusto mo. So, nandoon naman hanggang ngayon yung mga innovation na yon out sa market. So, makita mo na merong tumatangkilik kasi nasarapan. So, hanggang naging meron siyang yung taro until 2018, merong nag-introduce sa akin about coconut chips. So, doon meron na kami sa Boracay, sa Craft of Boracay, yung ahente na agent namin doon, inintroduce niya. So, hindi ko alam kung paano ipoprocess. Nandoon lang yung parang nasa puso ko na rin gusto ko madagdagan at saka yung sabi na nga nila na gusto mong makabigay doon sa customer mo na another new innovation para na rin, kasi ang coconut is a healthy talaga eh. So, nandoon it's a 1-month process talaga na buntik na akong mag-give up kasi hindi ko alam kung paano siya gawin. Ginawa na namin, dinip fry na namin, ini-fry namin sa kahit saan na lang para lang talaga ma 100% yung gusto namin na na lasa. Until such time, it's prayer talaga, Sunday yon. So, nagpray ako kay Lord na, Lord, for it is meant talaga sa amin yung product na ito. Ibigay niyo sa akin yung idea kung paano ko siya i-create na yung something na yung gusto ko. Na madali lang na yung iwas na yung maging contaminate. Alam naman natin yung process flow para yung hindi talaga, yung madali lang siya na hindi siya yung critical point na maagapan natin agad kung meron man. So, ang nangyari doon, na-perfect ko na siya agad. Kasi, ang isang salang lang, meron akong ginamit na hindi siya naka-oven siya. Tapos, yun. Tapos, nung binigay ko po yung sample, nagustuhan ng may-ari, nakakatawa kasi ang order agad is 2,000 packs. So, nandoon yung limited po yung, kasi ang ginamit ko po is cocoa sugar instead of yung sugar or yung brown sugar. Ginamit ko talaga yung cocoa sugar para a healthy side pa rin doon sa kumakain. Pero, grabe pala talaga yung nutritious yung coconut chips. Nandoon yung pwede siya ng antibacterial, pwede siya doon sa pang-fitness, yung lalo na sa atin ngayon, pang-boost ng immune system, pang sa heart, good for the heart. So, nandoon yung potential niya na kung i-educate mo lang yung mga customers mo why nakakain ng coconut chips, nandoon yung mga health benefits na ang daming makuha. So, ang demand niya is dumating sa point na hindi namin kaya yung demand. Kasi yun na nga, yung innovation na yun, yung una honey glaze, nag-out kami ng plain. Tapos, naging 4 na siya agad. So, nandoon nandoon yung market, nandoon yung demand. So, yun na nga nakakaganda doon. So, sa magawa natin, yung pinupursue natin, yung kung ano yung gusto, di ba? Na at the end, it's a blessing. Hindi lang blessing sa aming family, kundi blessing pa rin doon sa mga taong naniwala at tumatangkilik. At the same time, yung mga staff ko, naging part sila doon kung bakit yung coconut chips namin, yun talaga yung pinang bongga-bongga ko na kasi meron na siyang nutritional fraction, 2 variant ko at saka with SGS Philippines. So, hoping and praying na it will not yung pandemic na ito hindi makakapigil yan eh. So, makakatulong pa siya doon sa mga problems na na-encounter natin ngayon. So, ngayon meron ka So, ngayon binalik namin din yung ini-innovate pa namin, nakita namin kung ano yung problema namin sa cassava chips at saka sa kamuti chips. So ngayon, this time, ina-out na naman namin siya. Una sa local, kasi dahil doon sa bago namin siyang innovation, so nandoon pa rin yung mas thinner siya, mas crunch, at saka nandoon nakita namin yung potential na masarap talaga din pala yung mga ganong mga raw material na pinoprocess.
Mhm. You know what? You can really, Mariela, you can really see the innovation here kasi these are actually very traditional chips that we eat, no? Yung banana chips, yung taro chips, and yet Rial's is able to give their own twist to it. At the same time, they're also able to create flavors out of it. They're able to expand the product line para whatever the customer wants, the customer gets. No? Tsaka I think maganda rin yung coconut chips. It's not every day we see that. Have you tried coconut chips, Mariel?
Oo nga, I'm thinking now,
Ever?
no, very healthy siya, no, healthy, guilt-free. Alam mo naman tayo, di ba, guilt-free ang hinahanap, pero my gosh, siguro sa sarap nun, siguro hindi ka rin titigil.
I can imagine. And of course, syempre, the more you eat it, since these are local crops, you're helping also local farmers. So you see the responsibility from production to distribution. There is that really support local feel to it. That being said, we are seeing now that, of course, your production facilities FDA approved. Aside from that,
Yes.
your products are present in supermarket shelves. Can you tell us more about that? Paano mo nagawang posible yun? Kasi that's not easy.
Yes.
Actually, since last 2018, nag-umpisa yung nagkaka-open ng SM. So, nandoon na kami sa may mga malls, sa NCC malls, pero hindi nakaano doon sa ibang sa ibang mga sinusuplayan namin. Pero ako talaga, voice out ko talaga na since dumating si SM sa Puerto Princesa City, Palawan, doon kami nag-start. Doon po kami nakilala, in short, kasi nandoon yung nagtiwala si SM sa kay Rials. Then, ang nakaano kasi is the tourist destination, makikita mo yung mga Koreano, mga Chinese, mga Taiwanese, magpunta ng mall. Nakakatuwa na basket-basket yung dinadala nila para to buy your products. At the same time, doon pa rin sa Boracay, ganun yung experience namin. So, malaking part si SM kung bakit nakilala si Rial's Food Products kasi SM, 'di ba? What is SM? Nandoon yung produkto mo, 'di ba? Nandoon yung in short yung brand na 'yon, 'di ba? Kahit minsan yung magsabi sila, paano kikita ka ba diyan, 'di ba? Kasi syempre merong mga agreements nga bago ka nagpasok diyan, may agreements ka tapos meron silang mga hinihiling sa iyo. So nandoon lang maging ano ka lang din sa kanila kung ano yung guidelines nila at saka yung mga regulations kung ano yung ano doon sa supermarket. So, yun ang pinakaano sa akin kasi parang hindi ka na kailangan yung promotion mo na magsarili ka talaga ng gastos ng bongga, kundi nandoon na nakikita na, di ba? Yung kasabayan mo yung mga big companies, nandoon yung desire kasi kaming mag-asawa may goal kami. Yung goal na kailangan naka-specific yung goal na yon na kailangan naming ma-achieve. Kaya nandyan pa hanggang ngayon. Kaya nung time nagsalita ako, nagkausap ko yung taga SM, sabi ko, alam niyo ma'am, kung hindi siguro kami nakapasok ng SM, baka siguro si Rials hindi na nagpo-process ngayon. Kasi sad to say, very affected yung Palawan, lalo na ngayon this time of pandemic. Kasi alam naman natin is island. So kahit ang daming gustong bili, ang daming gustong mag-distribute sa Manila, ang problema namin dito logistics. So, nandun yung opportunity pa rin kasi sabi nga nila, if there is crisis or problems, there is an opportunity. So, lahat is yung mindsetting lang po. Salamat po sa mga trainings, lalo na sa mga webinars na mga bagong mga learnings na natutunan ko po kasi yung sabi ko na nagtapang-tapangan lang ata ako, di ba? Parang nagtapang-tapangan lang siguro ako this time kasi kailangan mabuhay. Pero at the end of the day, ma-realize mo na itong lahat with a purpose, 'di ba? Nandito ka, naglalabas ka doon sa shell mo para doon ipakita mo sa mga co-entrepreneurs o sa mga customers mo na nandito ka, hindi ka nag-stop, hindi ka, yung decision, depende kasi yun kung ano yung decision mo eh. Nandoon yung kailangan magpursige ka para din talaga sa, alam natin si pandemic, si COVID-19, hindi to pang forever, di ba? So this time, it's a learning process to us na kailangan, yung hindi natin ginawa before pandemic, kailangan ma-learn tayo doon sa mga mistakes natin before at going forward na natuto tayo doon sa mga mistakes na yon.
Mhm. So that being said, no, of course, syempre you mentioned na because you're in Palawan, and Palawan, as we know, talagang puntahan talaga siya ng turista. And of course, your
Yes.
product being pasalubong, no, sabi mo nga, it sells really well in Palawan, in Boracay. When the pandemic hit, what are the things that you had to do para hindi kayo masyadong maapektuhan?
So since after last year lockdown, 2 months tayong pakihiga-higa lang. So akala ko is nandun nga kami sa SM, meron kami sa Boracay, meron kami sa Palawan. Akala namin bubibinta kami. So nung time na yun na nga, yung nalaman namin yung sales, nakakalungkot talaga kasi nasa mga mga 8 to 10% dun sa dati. So paano siya makasustain kung ganun? Kasi bago nag-lockdown, nagpa-ship out pa kami So sa Boracay. So nandoon yung pera namin napunta doon, yung kapital. So ang nangyari is yung something new kasi maano ako na yung gusto ko yung may something gagawin So sa bahay lahat ng niluluto ko sila yung taga-kain. So nag-come up yung bibingka kasi ako kahit saan ako makakita, binibili ko yung bibingka kasi isa yun sa mga favorite na kakanin na gusto ko. So, yung una sa YouTube at saka at the same time nagtanong ako sa papa ko kung kasi yung lula ko nagagawa ng bibingka. Doon, after mga ilang weeks, in-out na namin siya sa market. May 12, 2020, in-out namin siya. Pero ang nakaano dito is dinaan namin siya sa Facebook page namin kasi every webinar nga is embrace the new normal. Ang uso ngayon is online marketing. Kailangan ipasok mo doon sa sa page mo. So yun yung inadapt namin tapos kami mismo ang delivery. Then, ang nangyari doon na hindi siya makasustain yung isang produkto, nag-innovate na naman ako ng something, yung sa creamy cassava cake. Kasi yung pang dessert, yun yung inano ko. Hanggang until now, innovation pa rin siya. Kasi may gusto kaming gawin na yung lahat ng mga feedback ng customers na sunod namin, hindi naman exactly 100% perfect mo yung produkto. Pero as long as yung nandoon yung sa standard na gusto mo at saka siyempre, yung quality at saka yung lasa na gusto mo, andun pa rin yung tumigto ang kilik, di ba? Na nandoon pa rin yung mga repeat orders. Nakaka-amaze kasi kung hindi siguro nag-come up yung diversification namin na product like bibingka at saka cassava cake, hindi ko alam kung paano kami makasustain. Kasi nandoon yung mas malaki pa yung benta niya kaysa doon sa mga chips ko, mga isang taon na. So, it's a blessing, di ba? Nandoon yung binigyan ka ng idea ni Lord kung paano mag-innovate sa ganitong produkto. So, yun na nga, yung lahat ng gifts, kailangan natin yan siya i-innovate para din magamit natin and it's result a blessing sa bawat isa, di ba?
Mm-hmm. Alam mo, I like that kasi it just goes to show that really what an entrepreneur really does is really to find ways. Kumaga yun no? You came up with new products, you came up with new ways of selling things. But what I also like about it, Mariel and Hope, is that although nag-expand ka ng product, you remain true to the core of Rial's food products kasi you are still processing Pinoy favorites. I mean, diba, we have banana chips, taro chips, coconut chips. So you encountered problems with that. You moved on to bibingka, you moved on to cassava, and these are like local Pinoy favorites. So kumbaga hindi nawala yung identity ni Rial's food products in the entire innovation. What do you think, Mariel?
Oo, di ba? And nakita natin, it's not one time na nagawa yun. It's really a process. Tsatsagain, pag-aaralan. And one thing that I really like, nakinig sa existing clients. Kasi totoo naman, di ba? Sa panahon ngayon, what is important is you listen to your market, you create the need. And then from there, mas makakaisip ka on how to improve your products. That's another thing. When you innovate, you are open to change. You are also open for suggestions, no? Especially pag galing sa mga suki natin. Pero alam mo doon, na-realize ko, ang sarap maging pag taga-food taste sa kay Miss Hope. Imagine mo everyday, iba-iba yung merienda mo.
Oo. Kaya hindi na uubusan ng customer si Miss Hope. Kasi there's always something new. Diba? There's always something new. Nakasahan ka from them, So how about resellers? Are you open to resellers? Do you also do that for your products? Online? How
Yes
about
po.
online?
Yes po. Lahat po sir ng ng mga resellers namin is una nakikita nila dun sa online, sa Facebook page, tapos yung mga pino-post ko sa linker store ko, sa Global Linker, doon po na nakilala yung Real's Food Products. So, nang dahil din doon sa mga trade fairs din ni DTI sa Mega Mall, so yung promotions tinutulungan kami ni DTI. So, thankful ako na yung DTI dito sa Palawan, sa Mimaropa, nandoon yung mga MSME na tinutulungan po kami para sa aming mga negosyo. So resellers, lahat kung sino man yung gusto mag-distribute or magre-resell all over Philippines, so open po kami doon. So meeting lang sa amin kahit sa call lang or sa kadalasan naman din talaga nagtatawag eh. So, may mga kasi kami, mga options na kailangan din natin i-consider ng dahil sa ang layo namin. Dito po kami sa Palawan. So, ang kalaban natin is logistics. So, mahanapan naman din yun ng paraan. Pwede tayo naman doon, makipag-meeting.
Totoo yun. Ano? I mean, the way, yung track record kasi ni Hope, and then ng husband niya, and then ng Real, you have a way of really finding ways, no? We see that from area, nagka-COVID, and then, I mean, logistics is just a small portion of this. I'm pretty sure kung meron tayong mga viewers right now who are very interested, and I'm sure they are, no? To resell the products or distribute the products, magagawa natin yan ng paraan. I mean, after all, we are supporting a local product. So that being said, Hope, please invite all our viewers kung paano nila may enjoy ang Real's Food Products as a customer who enjoys good food and as a distributor or reseller na gusto magbenta ng mga produkto ninyo.
Hello everyone! I am inviting you all to buy Real's Food Products. Meron kaming sa Global Linker. Yung account namin, your linker store is https://realfoodproducts.linker.store. Meron din kami, makikita din kami sa Facebook page namin at Real's Food Products. Meron din kami sa Shopee. May shop ako sa Shopee. Shopee.philippines/Hope J. Montesilio Palermo. At meron din kaming website, Real's-food-products.business.site, or you can call or message us kung gusto nyo po magre-resellers or mag-distributor sa Smart 0912-405-7851 and sa Globe naman 0906-912-5898. Available din kami sa Manila, sa Palawan Cart, Exotic Delicacies of Palawan. So located sila sa ground floor, Fiesta Market Area at Market sa Fort Taguig. Meron sa Landmark Trinoma, Mindanao Entrance, at saka sa SM Hypermarket Mall of Asia. And another sa TLM Bukupay kay Ma'am Nora Magaling, nag-distribute din siya sa mga sa pasalubong centers din niya. So available din sa SM Supermarket Boracay at SM Supermarket Palawan.
Amazing. So meaning even pala people from Bulacan can enjoy a Real's Food Products. So for everybody who are watching, pwede nyo ring ma-enjoy ang Real's food products, banana chips, coconut chips sa inyong mga locations. No? So you know what, Mariel and Hope, what I like about this story is that from the time you started hanggang ngayon, there is really continuous innovation. And we see that, and we see you thriving through these innovations. Because the reality is, as an entrepreneur, lagi tayong merong may encounter na roadblocks. But the important thing is that we find ways and that we are able to push forward with strategies na pwede nating gawin for ourselves and for the organization, for our employees. What do you think, Mariel?
Ako, totoo. I agree, no? Sabi nga kanina, and I quote, with challenges really comes opportunities to grow and learn by embracing change. The innovation of Hope and husband and Real's Food Products, it not only showcased yung galing ng Pinoy on thinking on ways and means para makater ang market and makasurvive. No? It also proved na kahit na sino can innovate while staying dedicated in fulfilling the purpose and giving back to the community.
And yeah, and soon enough, we may be able to enjoy Real's food products even abroad, no? Exportation, that's always a goal
Yes, world
for Filipino.
class.
Kasi world class talaga ang produkto nila. So thank you very much, Hope, for sharing your very inspiring journey with us. And of course, we will be hearing from you sa ating panel segment of the program. And when we return, let's take naman a bite of the monstrously yummy business journey that is coming right up in Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
To multiply their success both locally and internationally. And with one franchise created every hour, the Philippines is now Asia's franchise capital. But what's the secret to franchise success?
Buying a franchise is the easiest and the most popular way to go into business because statistics shows that if you buy a successful franchise format, you have a 90% chance of success.
FranCorp has completed full franchise development programs of over 3,000 businesses worldwide, creating successful power brands that have become today's movers and shakers of the franchise industry.
FranCorp is a one-stop shop for entrepreneurs wanting to grow their brand through franchising.
Our group of consultants are internationally educated and trained, and they have real-world franchise experience. That's why we have the highest number of certified franchise executives in Asia.
FranCorp is behind the tremendous growth of franchising in the Philippines. FranCorp is behind the big brands that started small, if not micro, and now they're ready to go overseas.
We actually started with a small kiosk in 1992, and today, because of our professional world-class franchise system, we're all over the world.
FranCorp offers a complete range of services to assist franchisers.
FranCorp has prepared us properly to start our franchise operations, and the rest is history.
FranCorp continues to help businesses grow from one to many and to witness the unfolding of more franchise success stories. Are you ready to be the next? FranCorp.
Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Branding is a key asset for any company. Discover how these brands are continuously evolving to keep up with the time. Jump into the business revolution with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
We would like to greet our friends from the Philippine Retailers Association, Ms. Evelyn Balmeo Salire, Ms. Rosemary Ong, and of course, the rest of the staff and officers of PRA for being a long-time partner of Talk Shop Asia. We'd also like to say hello to our friends from FranCorp Philippines, U Franchise Asia, Filipino International Franchise Association, and Filipino International Franchise Association, who are tuned in right now. And of course, drink healthy with Citruzone. Now more than ever, health is wealth. Bring health to your communities with a Citruzone franchise. Find Citruzone on Facebook and take advantage of the 2-in-1 franchise promo this season. And of course, for our brand feature, Muriel, maglalaway na naman tayo this afternoon.
Sabi sa'yo, Sunday habit na natin gutumin ang mga sarili natin. That being said, no, shout out muna kay Miss TLM Yema Bukupay, and now naman, ito naman tayo this afternoon, no. We have this afternoon another husband and wife tandem that showed us making it extra and doing it different from the usual can be very good. From being in the IT industry and having their share of corporate world, they both found their passion in creating concepts in the food industry, creating brands like Alberto's Catering and Concepts, Yukiyo Ramen, and Milk Bar Shakes. And now giving us another, get this done ha, the first black burger in the Philippines with 5-inch bun and 5-inch patty. Wow, diba? So, to share with us more about this mega delicious concept is, of course, their CEO and founder. We have Marvin Alberto, along with his beautiful wife and co-founder. Feeling ko, ang boss talaga ni Marvin, si Janelle. Hi! Welcome to the show!
Hello, good afternoon, guys.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi, Marvin. Hi, Janelle. Happy to have you on the program.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
And thank you. We received the burgers. We are excited na kainin siya at matikman siya firsthand, no? So, before we begin, no, let us watch, lalo natin gutumin ang sarili natin by watching this very quick video clip from Monsters Bite.
Sarap!
Sarap! Oo naman, no? So, tell us, no, Marvin. Oo, correct. Janelle, tell us, walk us through, no? How did Monster Bites begin? Filipinos being known for rice and ulam, what made you decide on burgers as concept?
Yeah. Alright. Ako na may explain and give you a backstory of how it all began. You might be, curious, we're both IT professionals, pero venture kami into food industry. So, ganito yung kwento niyan. Okay. Marvin and I ventured into several businesses already. The first business that we had, since we're both in the IT industry, was an IT company back in 2003. It's somewhere in Ortigas. All right. But when the time comes that we had our third child, we both agreed that I have to focus more on the kids. So, stay-at-home mom. Yun. Whether I like it or not, I have to do that kasi talagang 3 kids is not no joke, right? So, being at home, I still we thought of still creating a business that would require me to go out and still look out for the kids. Then we decided to put up a catering company. So that was 2000. And fast forward tayo, after the catering, actually hand in hand, it goes hand in hand with the catering. 2013, we started to join different weekend bazaars. If you're familiar with Mercado Central, Bancheto, and Lucky Chinatown weekend bazaars, we join them every weekend. Sometimes it starts on Thursdays up to Saturday, sometimes Friday, Saturday, Sunday lang. So, yun. It was fun, masaya, kasi you get to interact with a lot of different types of customers. And those were the times that we have identified among the products that we have, ano yung nagkiklik sa masa? Ano yung nagugustuhan nila? And there were these 2 products that really stood up. I mean, when I say stood up, talagang pumatok talaga siya sa masa. Whether nasa BGC kami or nasa somewhere in Binondo or nasa Glorieta kami, Ortigas Moa, there was these two products talaga na
Sila talaga ang
pinipilahan.
star, no?
Ubos talaga siya, oo. So, ano yun, no? These are the different selection of sandwiches and our authentic Japanese ramen. Alright. So, sa sandwiches, we have this patok na product. We call it kaiju. Kaiju sandwich. Kaiju in English is a Japanese term. In English, it means monster. So, yun yung isang pinipilahan talaga na it's a huge bun na medyo similar siya sa tinatawag na Nutriban nung araw. And then we we have different selections of yung mga fillings na. So you can order katsu inside, the pork and katsu. You can teriyaki chicken, udon, anything you can put inside na ano. Actually, nandun din siya sa selection ng Japanese na mga menu namin, mga rice toppings namin. So, and of course, the burger. So, yun talaga yung pinipilahan mo, especially sa Chinese community way back sa dating Chinatown. Yun talaga yung, they're all bread lovers, gusto talaga nila. Aside from the sandwiches, also the Japanese authentic ramen, we were selling like 100 bowls of ramen in a day.
Wow.
In a very small kiosk lang talaga. So we tried to squeeze in the two different medyo malayo nga no, American and then this Japanese. So,
Oo nga no, very diverse yung selection na yun, no? Oo.
So yun, that's how Monster Bites and Yukio Ramen brand came from.
Yeah, and just to add to that, yung when we were actually yun nga, nag-market test kami 2013 and then came 2014, we totally spinned it off into two different brands. That's the Monster Bites and Yukio. And how it turned out, siya nag-ooperate siya on BGC kasi yun dun kami Mercato naka-reside. And then I tried opening the Monster Bites, which is the kaiju concept, the monster sandwich concept, here in our hometown. So nandito ako sa Manila sa Tondo, binuksan namin yung Monster Bites, and it went out really well. As in, like in just 1 or 2 months, people are already also lining up separately. So nagdalawang operations na kami that time. And we are on that same in the first 2 months, then we have came out with the Monster Signature Series. So nandun yung original Monster Burger namin na malaki talaga kasi laki ng plate. And it would take about 2 to 3 person to accomplish kasi to complete kasi mabigat sa dyan. And at the same time, we came out with yung first black burger in the Philippines. So yung nauna dito with the bamboo charcoal bun, roasted burger buns, and then
since 2014.
Yeah, since 2014, and we came up with this in general, coming up with the flavor in mind. Actually, yung flavor talaga yung pinaglaruan namin. Our burgers back then was grilled in a lava rock, open flame grill. So we're playing around with the flavors and everything. So,
ang sarap naman ng laro niya, no? You played around it na napakasarap. And I'm sure, no, talaga naman the followers, talaga. Kasi, yan ang namimiss natin, di ba, doon? Yung weekend bazaars. Yeah, yung weekend, the dining experience. But especially with food, no, dining experience includes a meal, a dish. Especially yan, very burger. So dapat ang saya niyan with the group, ang saya niyan using your hands, 'di ba? So when the pandemic happened, lahat tayo, 'di ba, we were surprised. What shift did you have to make, to reach out to your customers, especially inang concepts yan?
Right. Actually, when the pandemic came, it was really challenging, no? I mean, for all of the businesses, even us lalo na in the food space. But luckily, 2019, we had this major shift in the business model. We came into that point 2019 prior to the pandemic came in. We are actually in the crossroads of changing our business kasi we want to change it to align to the franchising offering that we want to have in the future. So we shifted from an in-store inline store model wherein there are dine-ins, there are ano kita niyo yung mga setup ng branches namin, talagang pang inline store siya. You have a full dining capability, etc. And then we shifted to a takeout express model. So nung nag-decide kami na yun, hindi namin alam na magkaka-pandemic.
That was
Timing.
That was 2 months before the
fully set up na kami with the what they call it, pandemic ready
operations. So hindi namin alam, but we set it up like that for the franchising model that is lightweight. Hindi siya ma-heavy on investment, hindi siya maibigat. To operate location-wise, it could be enabled almost maraming locations na pwedeng enable with the model. Even the food truck.
With a very minimal space you can operate.
Correct. And at the same time, 2019, right. And then 2019, we hooked up with several partners on the delivery channel, online delivery platforms like GrabFood, Honestly, with Food Panda, and we even set up our own digital ordering platform. So meron tayong sarili. Yeah. So we are through that platform, we are actually delivering within Metro Manila. With the GrabFood, of course, with the GrabFood Food Panda, yung limitation nila on the radius wise, yun yung napo-cover namin. And those were the major changes that we did. Yeah.
You are, wow, that's a blessing that you were like one foot ahead of everyone's planning, diba? That really gives us a vision, no? Talagang ang leader talaga, nakahanap ng passion, no? On doing together, but still, nagkaroon kayo ng innovation on serving your clients, you're together. O, hindi naman naging, mas busy nga ata naging si Janelle eh. Nag-stay at home na, mas naging busy naman, di ba? Di ba? That, no, oo, talaga naman. You mentioned you are...
Yung journey nun was we are the first initial group of our business. Kami talaga yung nagluluto, kami yung nagkakashare.
Yun
So,
yan. I was about to ask that. Kayo rin ba yung nag-develop lahat ng recipes? I mean, kasi it's a process. Diba? So talagang hands-on ang tandem, no? With that, no, so definitely ready na for the franchise offer. You've mentioned you've recently launched your franchise packages. Tell us more about this.
Yeah, actually, we are in the process of launching it, or rather, going talagang fully commercial on the franchising offer. We are actually, after all the learnings that we had over the 7 years of operations, we are now ready to share it across to other entrepreneurs that would like to operate this brand. And of course, with the new model also that is very lightweight. Kasi before with the inline store, it was quite heavy on investment. Investment savvy siya dahil of course having a big space, dining space,
The space
staffing
requirement.
the staffing is also high. So this one we try to make it really compact and lightweight. And in terms of the offering, I think we're actually getting help from the likes of Sir Roddy Pagaspas for this one kasi for guidance and the actual commercial piece of this.
Oo, I'm sure, no, may mga followers. The market of the burger is, of course, mga estudyante, right? More of kabataan, hindi din naman.
It's mixed siya eh. So, marami din kami mga seniors sa mga avid fans.
Oo, nag-prove to show also na nagbago na rin ang market. Sabi nga natin, mga Pinoy, kanin, ulam. Yung pasta nga, medyo ano pa eh. Oo, ngayon, they really now have a change and meron na tayong something for ramen, diba? For burgers. Oh, yan na yun, no? Nagbabago
Most of the
talaga.
time, yung ramen namin when we were releasing, kasi we launched our Japanese brand even before the arrival of the brands, the Japanese brands in the Philippines. So nung nag-launch kami, ang typical nila dyan, ito ba yung mami? So
Ano to, mami?
they were expecting it na parang mami siya. So,
Oo.
we need to
Minsan
educate
ang
them
hirap explain. Ano sabaw niyan? And everything.
and overwhelm sila. Iba yung flavor ng ramen, medyo complex siya and yun nga, umami rich siya. Unlike the mami that we know.
Creamy. Diba? Creamy, tapos may nori. I mean, others doesn't really like the taste na, oh, but may gulay. But it's really, talaga naman, sabi nga natin, the innovation does not change. Pero it reached the market. Meron at meron tayong mata-target na market na talagang, uy, para sa kanila to. No? What do you think?
Exactly. Exactly.
I
During
have to
our
agree.
Lucky Chinatown Bazaars, we were the first kiosk that offers Japanese ramen. Even the entire mall doesn't have a Japanese restaurant. So, yun. I think in that area, early movers talaga.
And ang challenging part doon is when you're trying to offer something unique, yung educating the customer is also important. I mean, sharing to them, explaining it to them. So, yun talaga naging main first goal namin was to really tell them, even the burgers, kasi of course they are familiar with the fast food burgers. Our burgers are different. It's fresh. It's prepared there.
It's 100% pure
It's 100%
beef.
pure beef.
We don't extenders.
So yung education, yung telling them the quality, what's all about it, and what's the difference about this product that you offer.
Correct, no? Totoo naman yun. Pero sabi nga natin, no, basta you have a good brand, alam mo yung quality ng product mo, meron at meron tayong mata-target na market for that. And I'm sure, ang sarap naman talaga. Excited na nga kaming kainin actually. Thank you for sending us to try it, no? So, what is next for Monster Bites? Ano ang next na maasahan namin with you?
Yeah, for Monster Bites, yes, we're going to go full blast now on the franchising of Monster Bites. Actually, those are the things that we are actually setting up with the guidance and the help of the advisors and the help of people that are helping us on the bringing it forward. And of course, we're trying to expand our services even on the delivery aspect. We are innovating the process of having a frictionless, seamless, contactless, and cashless transactions for our ordering systems and services. And at the same time, we're trying to innovate din yung highest safety protocols within the processing, the delivery of the products themselves as well. Yeah.
All those are to be considered, vital na to consider these days, no? But I'm sure, it will all come together, lalo na when the timing is good, and then everyone and more to be able to enjoy, of course, Monster Bites. Where can our viewers order your products and get in touch with you for the franchise inquiries?
If you're within the 5 kilometer radius from our branch, you can order via food panda. You just key in Monster Bites, and then you see you'll be able to see the menu there and get to order with just 3 clicks, right?
Yeah.
For beyond the 5 kilometer radius, you can order via our website. We have our own ordering system. Our website is www.themonsterbites.com.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, of course, your Facebook pages and Instagram pages you have as well.
Yes, same. The Monster Bites. Just key in the Monster Bites on Instagram and Facebook. And for the franchising,
you visit our page in Facebook. It's called Monster Bites Franchising. So we tend to do that as a storefront for the franchising offering that we'll be releasing. So for inquiries also, you could actually message that page.
Yes.
Wow, exciting. No, ano doon, nagutom ka ba doon? Sa pinag-usapan.
Oh, actually, I was eating the nachos earlier.
Yun na nga. Sabi ko si Don, nakakain na sila.
Paano nangyari yun? Kailan ka kumain?
Kaya tahimik ako eh.
Yun na nga. Naunahan ako doon.
Enjoy yung burgers that we brought you. I hope you like it,
Oh.
guys.
I will.
Nako, talaga naman, no? Exciting to know and learn more about Monster Bites. Exciting what the future holds for Monster Bites, no? Truly naman, the talent and creativity of Pinoy are definitely something to be proud of. Especially when it comes to, sabi nyo nga, playing with our taste buds, no? Food innovation is not always about changing the original recipe of a dish. I think it's about staying faithful to the concept of the dish, but adding the creativity to improve the taste and overall experience of the market as they eat the product. No? What do you think, Don?
I agree, Mariela. No? In a world of regularly sized burgers, be Monster Bites. No? That offers the biggest, juiciest, and the most unique burgers around. And I'm pretty sure you'll be able to capture and reach your market, hindi ba?
Talaga naman, no? Thank you very much, of course, Marvin and Janelle, for sharing with us yung journey ng ating Monster Bites. Ngayon, mas excited na kaming kainin siya. So, we'll have you once again later in the panel segment of the program, no? And coming right next, ito naman, no? We will fly high and orbit the sky when Talk Shop Asia Next Gen returns.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Start small and dream big. Discover these up-and-coming brands etching their mark to success. Jump into the business revolution with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
ISA provides you with the best self-care products and services for your overall beauty in the new norm. Purchase any ISA products or visit any ISA Aesthetic and Wellness near you today. And of course, we would like to say hello to our friends, to the Filipino Franchisers Inc. and Filipino International Franchisers Association who are tuned in right now.
Shop at the comforts of your home with Zalingo. Visit www.zalingo.com or through the Zalingo app and find your favorite and trendy items right at your fingertips. And of course, we're happy to announce that TalkShop Asia has partnered with Zalingo to provide you with marketing and business solution at the best affordable prices and packages. Please reach out to us through the TalkShop Asia Next Gen Facebook page. That's facebook.com/TSA Next Gen, or email us at talkshopasia2020@gmail.com to know more. And for our community mic feature, let us hear more from Colin. Hi, Colin.
Hi, Don and Uriel. Ayan, welcome back sa akin. Ayan. So I'm very excited for our feature for the community mic this afternoon. No? So he is the 23-year-old founder of the first Filipino commercial space venture, Orbit X. So it is a multi-awarded and highly anticipated aerospace company from Quezon City. He is also a published author and the youngest radio correspondent of Radio Veritas 846 from the Patrol from 2013 to 2015. So at the very young age of 15, no, I mean, this is a really inspiring individual for all our youth out there. So let's welcome the chairman and president of Orbital Exploration Technologies Incorporated, Mr. Dexter Banyo. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me.
Yes, Dexter, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm doing great. Salamat po sa pag-invite. I'm pretty thrilled. May get 1 month din ako na bakante sa public speaking. So,
yes,
Bueno, welcome to the program.
Happy to have you on the program.
Yeah. So Dexter is one of the youngest pioneers in the Philippine space industry with Orbitex, the first Filipino commercial space venture. So let's take a look with their video.
I decided to create a startup that is actually creating rockets right now. We will go there, Filipinos. Someday our forefathers will be proud.
Ayan, truly inspiring naman talaga. So Orbit X is such a revolutionary force of science in the Philippines, no, Sir Dexter? Can you tell us more how the company started?
yeah. Sinimulan ko yung Orbit X. Actually, inipon ko lahat ng tapang. After I graduated college, exited my first startup. So basically, exiting a startup is parang yun po yung biggest achievement para sa mga founders. So we exited it properly and successfully. And I tried to apply actually. Sinubukan ko mag-apply sa mga companies because, as a Filipino, grown up in a traditional Filipino family, ang common concept is to enter into corporate. So, hindi ko siya ginawa at hindi ako tinanggap ng mga companies na in-applyan ko. So, hindi ko alam bakit. So, my first startup is actually related din sa space. So, we partnered or we contributed and collaborated with the Department of Science and Technology. We are creating advanced foods for, relief operations, space operations, basically for, severe conditions. So, yun yung first startup ko before I decided to start Orbitex. And actually, it has never been done before. So talagang ang contributing factor sana is usually dapat mag-i-start talaga siya as a government initiative. Pero yun nga, natuwa kami kasi nauna kaming mag-spearhead ng space program na rocket ang ginagawa. So, actually, yung nasa video, hindi siya talaga yung lahat ng ginagawa namin. Yun lang yung pwedeng ipakita sa public kasi
Mhm.
ano siya, military grade yung ginagawa. So,
Parang,
kailangan siyang,
top secret technology,
yeah,
ganyan.
yeah. Para start industries.
All right. So you started Orbitex also at a very young age, though. What was the inspiration and push to venture into such an original and unique industry?
Oh, pangarap ko talagang maging astronaut. Bata pa lang ako. Pero hindi naman ako lumaki sa mayamang pamilya. Actually, gusto kong maging scientist. Yun yung mababang, ano nun, yun yung mababang version. Pero hindi ko pa rin siya na-achieve kasi sabi ng nanay ko, although merong offers na pag-aralin ako, my mom chose to decline. Sabi niya, wag, kasi paano kapag may nagkaroon ng tendency na bumaba yung grades mo, nagkaroon ng problema, so sino magbabayad ng tuition mo? So, naging practical lang siya during that time. So sabi ko, okay, kahit nalabag sa loob ko, pumasok ako sa school at sa degree na ayoko talaga, then later on, na-realize ko na, okay din pala lahat ng interest na gusto ko sa buhay, ma-merge ko sila together through entrepreneurship. So actually, this is a fulfillment of my dream. Sinabi ko sa Batangas State University yon nung nag-present ako sa ambassador ng India. Sabi ko, I don't want na someday may isa uling Dexter Banyo na takot mangarap kasi walang opportunity or hindi nakapave yung way para sa kanya. So mas maigi siguro kung simulan ko siya kasi bata pa naman ako, I can still afford to fail. Meron pa naman akong pwedeng gawing plan. So yun yung ano.
Yes, truly inspiring, no, Sir Dexter. Were there any challenges in establishing Orbitex? So what were those and how did you come to address it?
Kung challenges, marami kasi hindi talaga siya traditional. First of all, Philippines is not ready. No? Hindi talaga siya capable to handle high technologies like this. Nung unang pinresent namin siya, 2019 sa CNN, yung isa sa mga videos ko na na-present kanina. Hindi pa siya buo, hindi pa ready yung concept, wala pa talaga, drawing pa, parang ganun. So, funding nandyan, no? Mahirap umanap ng pondo. At the same time, yung tech access talaga, halimbawa, kailangan namin mag-test na involved ng fire. Kailangan pa namin bilhin or i-acquire yung lahat ng kailangan namin just to make sure na magagawa namin yung test na yun. And we are glad that we are accepted by the international space community about this venture. Tapos tinutulungan naman kami, especially ng India and France. And, nakakamangha kasi last week lang, we are about to enter an agreement with Safran Group of France. So tutulungan kami ng Safran to have the most technical capabilities para dito kami mag-test sa Pilipinas mismo.
Wow, I mean, as a fellow astronaut dreamer, ayan. Siyempre, I mean, didn't we all dream to be astronauts nung mga elementary tayo, di ba? So, same then. And as someone who came from the scientific field, I mean, I definitely feel for, all of the materials that you have to buy, the funding, all those challenges just to get to, I mean, the first steps of launching something as big as this. Eh. So, how does OrbitX hope to impact the space industry, especially for the Philippines? What's the legacy that you want to do?
We are recognized actually internationally as a leader in sustainable commercial spaceflight development. Meaning,
wow.
ina-address namin yung concern both na masyado tayong gumagastos sa space. Why not hindi natin i-focus yung resources natin for climate change and all this stuff. So we decided to create our own fuel na derived from waste plastics and use it to power our rocket engines. So ganun namin siya in-approach. And at the same time, we are actually encouraging the youth. Last December, we invited a NASA astronaut trainee, the youngest one, and invited couple of students around the Philippines to witness her, ask questions. So at the same time, ngayon in the works, I'm in talks with the Space Camp Ambassador of NASA to bring the
Wow.
space camp here in the Philippines. So basically, we're training young aspiring astronauts here in the Philippines. So,
Yeah, I mean that is definitely, one for the books. Eh. So, how can, aspiring astronauts or people who want to collaborate with your company, how can they reach you?
they can find me on Facebook. Hindi naman ako nag-iiba-iba ng pangalan, babaliktad-baliktad ng pangalan. As is. So, Dexter P. Banyo Jr., find me on Facebook or write me an email. Sumasagot ako, hindi ako famous. dexterbano.orbitex@gmail.com or dexterbano@orbitex.technology. Or you can also find our website, www.orbitex.ph, and search us everywhere sa Google. Madali lang kami hanapin. So, hindi kami strict pagdating sa academic aptitudes. Naniniwala kasi ako personally as the founder that everyone is capable to handle stress. And yung mga walang degrees kayang mag-perform. Pero very strict kami kapag engineers yung gustong pumasok. But interns, we are very, kumbaga entertaining. In-entertain namin sila. So, yeah.
Ayun. So, Orbit X really is one of the most ingenious and innovative startups, no, that I have come to discover. It's especially inspiring that Sir Dexter even started this at a very young age, and it is incredible inspiration for our youth with unique passion and interest in these industries. And it's about time we make it happen. So, what do you think, Don, Muriel?
I have to agree, no? We all dream to be astronauts. Even ako. Until now, I still watch documentaries about space. And it's nice that we finally have a Filipino company who's trying to make the dream happen for all Filipino aspiring astronauts. Kudos to Dexter and the team.
That's true, no? Who would have thought, no, na time will come that, no, we've heard NASA. Yung mga, pag naririnig mo yung mga yan, di ba? Tapos yung dream mo is to see the moon. Actually, ngayon nga, parang lahat tayo gusto natin anywhere else but on Earth. Di ba? Sa panahon ngayon.
Pero sa Mars na lang.
Di ba? Saan muna tayo elsewhere sa panahon ngayon. But really, no, we look forward and we are excited to learn more about it. Nako, I'm sure, hindi ka man famous before, after ng guesting mo with us, marami nang message sa'yo on how they can fulfill your dream to be, see the space and explore it. So, good luck to all your plans, Dexter and
Thank you
team.
so much.
Yeah, this definitely proves now for everyone and the Filipinos and all our fellow Filipinos out there, the world is our oyster. So thank you so much, Sir Dexter, for this awesome talk and your groundbreaking idea. So we'll hear more from your story on the panel segment later. When Talk Shop
Thank you
A's
so
the
much.
next gen returns, we will hear more from our guests in our panel segment. Please stay tuned.
We'll be back shortly. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Laika is a social media platform that lets users discover new things as well as connect and meet with other users. Show your support by rating your friends' posts. Laika's perfect for your everyday adventures. Hello? Hey babe, yeah, I'm almost done. See you later. Bye. Enjoy chatting and going on video calls with your friends and loved ones. Laika rewards users with Laika gems. These gems can be used to pay for items bought from Laika's numerous partner merchants. Transferring Laika gems is easy. All you have to do is scan the QR code or type in a username, enter the amount, and hit send. Let your friends know what you're up to. Laika combines commerce, community, and content to make it your #1 digital platform. Which makes it the perfect app for you.
Now back to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Business is a fast-changing landscape, and information is key in adapting to the demands of the market. Thinking forward and staying relevant with the latest trends and insights to keep your business up to date with the times. Jump into the business revolution with Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
And welcome once again to Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. And of course, we'd like to give a shout out to everybody on our comments page. We have James Jaramillo, Raymond Pacheco Racuya, Genevieve Makalagay. Good afternoon. Sabi nga nila, #Elon is shaking. Ito na, it's the time for Filipinos talaga. No? With everything that's happening, this is our time to shine. Okay, and now we proceed now to our panel segment of the program. Let's call on screen our guests for this afternoon. Of course, we have Hope from Rial's Food Products. And then we have Marvin and Janelle from Monster Bites. And of course, Dexter from Orbit X. Okay, are you guys ready for our panel segment?
Far away.
Okay, I'll dive right in. Our first question for everybody is, we are technically living in 2021, wherein people are saying that everything has been discovered already, nagawa na ng lahat ang lahat. So as entrepreneurs, where should one draw the inspiration to innovate and create something new? So I'll start with Hope.
Hello. Good afternoon sa lahat. For me naman is yung meron akong 4-piece traits para doon sa mga co-entrepreneur ko na parang maging ma-inspired po sila. Yung una is, yung P is perseverance. So, kailangan natin yung tiyaga. Yun naman talaga yung kailangan natin as entrepreneur, as a business owner. Yung tiyaga natin sa ginagawa natin. And the one is, P is passion. So, kailangan i-love natin yung kung ano yung ginagawa natin para ma-continue yung kung ano yung sinimulan. And then yung pray. So, kailangan natin i-connect lagi natin yung sarili sa creator natin. Yun yung pinaka-importante at the end of the day. Hindi natin nakakalimutan na meron tayong creator. Diba? Na lahat is nandito yung pandemya na encounter natin. Alam natin at the end of the day na si Lord is ma-overcome natin because God is there always for us na helping us and guiding us lahat ng mga ginagawa. And the last is purpose. Determined lahat yung mga purpose natin kung bakit tayo nandito. Kasi 'di ba at the end of the day yung yung purpose natin to rule, to dominate, and to influence sa bawat isa, 'di ba? Na naka-inspire ka doon sa bawat Pilipino, sa bawat mga una sa customer, sa family, 'di ba? Yung sa bawat Pilipino na pilit mabuhay, 'di ba? At saka maka-overcome lalo na sa mga panahon na ito na kailangan na mawala man tayo sa mundo, yung legacy na yon, hindi you will remember, 'di ba? Yung real siguro mamana ko doon sa mga anak ko, mawala man ako sa mundo, nandoon pa rin. Kasi yung nag-start ako ngayon is nandoon yung, nandoon may goal ako at saka may vision na hindi siya mawawala until na mapasa ko po doon sa mga generation na doon sa ano. Yun yung pinaka-importante doon, na to inspire sa bawat isa, to influence sa bawat isa, na lahat ng ginagawa with a purpose.
I have to agree. No? Totoo naman yan. If you have a vision, if you have a purpose, it will give you the inspiration to keep pushing forward and finding for your business. No? So now naman, let's proceed with Marvin and Janelle. In your case, where does an entrepreneur find the inspiration to innovate and create something?
Yeah, in our case is actually the value that we want to offer, no? The value that we want to bring into the customer. Yun yung majority ng pinanggagalingan eh. And value changes, like for example, the value in a sense that you want to offer a quality product. You want to offer the unique and quality product that is actually na talagang alam mo na deserve ng customer mo. And most importantly, yung isang in the likes of that value is also in situations like this. In the situation of pandemic, no? Like nung buong 2020 last year, nung nag-strike yung pandemic, we started a promo that is a full-blown burger, a quality burger, full 100% beef, and we price it for three pieces for 100 pesos. And we intended to do that for only a short period of time as a taste test type of offering to the customer. And since we actually wanted this also to be a value of help to the community that we are actually serving, we extended that. We ended it for a year. So yung ganun, I think those since last month lang namin tinigil. Yun yung ganong nature drives us to innovate. Kumbaga, we innovate from the product, we innovate from the cost perspective, the financial aspect of it. We commercially innovate ourselves to meet that yung direction to achieve that value.
I like that. Kumbaga, your innovation are really directed towards responding to what your customers need and what your customer wants, and to provide value for them. That's amazing. How about for the case of Orbitex? You know, obviously, your industry is very up there, okay, literally. No, so where do you find that inspiration, especially here in the Philippines? We're not exactly like scientifically advanced as everybody else.
Siguro para sa akin yung point of innovation is, solving a specific problem instead of, just complaining about it. Because if all of us will just complain and not do something about it, nothing will happen, nothing will change. So ako pinledge ko na, halos cheesy ating aside, pero already pledged myself in helping our country to probably improve in the future, para at least we will complain less in the future, tsaka para na lang, sunbathing na lang ba yung so ayun lang yun siguro yung point of innovation ko, yung addressing specific problem and bridging something to make sure that the ends will meet. So ganun yung ginagawa ng Orbitex.
Totoo yun. I like that, no? Totoo naman, necessity is the mother of invention, di ba? From a problem, you find a solution, and from there, you're able to innovate. And for our second question, Riel?
Yeah. So, with that said, no, tama naman. What does it take, for a brand's innovation to really stand out and succeed? We've heard and we've witnessed na lahat ng brands nyo, you were able to innovate on your own rights. Pero what does it take for it to stand out and succeed, no? Let's hear from Smoke.
So in order to be successful, no, an innovation must satisfy our customer. Yun naman din talaga yung kailangan nating yun yung ginagawa ba why we innovate, di ba? Tapos your brands needs talaga as a meaningful and memorable sa lahat ng mga nagtumatangkilik na mag-stand yung brand mo, di ba? Yung una, hindi mo actually sa akin din talaga hindi ko alam kung ano yung halaga ng brand, di ba? Pero yung habang tumatagal yung negosyo ko, doon ko nakita at nalaman, natutunan kung paano siya i-treasure yung brand kasi madali lang gumagawa po ng mga produkto pero ang nakatatak sa puso't isip ng mga customers natin is yung brand kung ano yung kabuuan na nandoon sa ginagawa nating as entrepreneur. 'Di ba? Di sabi nga din ni is American entrepreneur si Sir Gary Vaynerchuk. Sabi niya is if you don't innovate you will die. So, yun naman talaga, totoo naman yan. Ang daming mga mentor, kasi ako may mga mentor, isa si Memorial, mentor ko. Ang daming mga mentor ngayon na nagsasabi talaga na if hindi tayo mag-i-innovate, mawala talaga tayo. Kasi lahat is yung mga customers natin gusto nila ng bago. 'Di ba? So, kailangan mag-create tayo na nandoon sa yung gusto nila, 'di ba? Yun yung feedback nila kung ano yung gusto ng customer. Hindi ka mag-stick doon sa kinaugalian mo, 'di ba? Kundi you create something new para din talaga ibigay salamat at satisfy sila at maging masaya sila. Kasi yun na nga, if there's a problem, nandoon yung opportunity. So, bakit tayo nagbi-business? Dahil din doon sa mga pangangailangan ng mga customers. So, kailangan talaga ng innovation. So, thankful din ako sa opportunity na to kasi ang ganda ng ang ganda ng topic, innovation, nandoon yung hindi man ako entrepreneur o hindi man ako nakatapos ng inline into business, but siguro nang dahil din sa free trainings and seminars ng gobyerno na para din sa atin mga MSME. So ini-embrace ko po 'yon and I am so thankful na nandyan kayo yung sa Global Linker, sa Union Bank. So much thankful din talaga na a great opportunity na nabilong ako lalo na sa Talk Shop Asia.
Thank you for sharing with us that story, no? It proves, no? Ang mga brand talaga ngayon na nagkakaroon ng customer relationship. Hindi lang one time ang pagbebenta natin with our clients. Importante we create the need, cater to the need, and the relationship we build along the way. How about, of course, coming from the food industry also, Marvin and Janelle?
Yes, aside from for the brands, aside from the uniqueness and the value of the product that you offer, you have to be consistent. It doesn't mean na yung first year mo, biglang magbabago. Sa food kasi, biglang magbabago na siya on the second year, on the third year. Biglang, syempre number one, you have to be consistent. Number one, you have to be consistent with your product. Yes, we innovate. Yes, we tend to, what do you call it, enhance yung or try to incorporate yung mga new technology and all, but you still have to be true to your value. Yung pinaka-important. And aside from that, kailangan hindi ka titigil. You have to be still become innovative pa rin in a sense na para magkaroon ka ng strong product. No? Hindi siya yung parang seasonal lang or you have to be true to your value, to the value that you're offering for your product. Para yung customers din, you keep them as loyal customers.
Actually, yung just to add to that, dun sa brand namin, yung unang brand namin, we have the advocacy of having things affordable. Big but affordable. So, we tried through, yun yung sinasabi niya, we had to try to be true and consistent towards that branding. Yun yung tinanong namin even up till now.
Yun yung sinusunod namin, parang principle. So,
And that is exactly the ingredient naman, no, that made Monster Bites stand up naman, stood up with the brands of burgers now in the market, no? How about from ito naman, mas meron pa bang innovation than having it in a touch of science, no? But we would like to hear from, of course, Dexter.
siguro po, with regards to our brand, it is all about three things: the inspiration, the excitement, and the adventure. Yun yung parang naging driving force kung bakit nare-recognize si Orbit X, na-excite yung mga tao kay Orbit X. Siguro yun yung parang magic potion niya, yung combination ng mga bagay na to. And we are very candid if we have setbacks, because everything in the space industry, science and engineering is actually prone to failures, but it is all about gathering data kasi. So we are very candid and open to the public. So yun yung nagugustuhan nila, and sinusundan nila yung story ng Orbit X. Kasi siguro dahil kakaiba siya, may mga magtatanong, paano ba kayo kikita ng pera, papalipad ng buy rocket tapos pakasabuhin. So it is really fun to do. And siguro yun yung key ingredient then on how you build a successful brand, that you should enjoy something about it. So,
I agree, no? I think everyone will agree also that it's not just the passion that we find in creating the brand that we all now have. It's also yung happiness and fulfillment na nakuha natin every time we innovate. But of course, no, innovation is increasingly essential as effective response and recovery sa pandemic na to, no? I'm just glad that it did not stop this pandemic, the challenges of it that it has brought did not stop our leaders and next generation entrepreneurs, no, to explore the top opportunities to adopt and as a road to our bounce back. What do you think, Don?
I agree. No? Now is the time to really think outside the box. Kumbaga, no idea is too out of this world at this point in time. The crazier, the better, actually. Because it shows open-mindedness. It shows a willingness to try out new things. It shows your willingness to take calculated risk and eventually succeed with the requirements of the times. How about you, Colin?
Yeah, definitely. I agree, Don and Muriel. No, I mean, for some of our youth out there, marami kaming ideas that may seem a bit crazy or alam mo yun, a bit on the edge. And sometimes it's because we have passions that are within the niche industry, something that's not mainstream, something that's yet to be popularized. And I don't think that's a bad thing. And some people might think na parang it's going to be difficult to sell kasi nga medyo hindi pa familiar yung mga tao sa kanya. But that's the thing eh. The only way to make these things common and to create these things to be mainstream is to first launch them and to make people aware that they exist in the first place. So I think it's very admirable and inspiring what these brands do for our Filipinos, and it's worthy for them to be celebrated.
Totoo, no? Very inspiring. Once again, no, please invite everyone. How can they get in touch with you and avail of your products and services? Let's start with Miss Hope.
Hello everyone. I am inviting you all to buy my products. Yung sanabi ko na kanina, may global linker ako doon sa may linker store sa realfoodproducts.linker.store. Then sa Facebook page namin sa Reals Food Products. And meron din akong shop sa Shopee, shopee.ph/hopejoy Montesilio Palermo. And my website is reals-food-products.business.site. And you can call or message us in 0912-405-7851 for Smart, and for Globe 0906-912-5898. And available din kami sa Manila sa Palawan Card Exotic Delicacies Palawan at kay TLM Yema Bokupay. So hope and pray na mag-order po kayo. Oo. para din
Course.
talaga makatulong din sa mga yung sa mga MSME like us.
Salamat, Miss Hope. Of course, Marvin and Janelle.
Yes, for Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, just in the Monster Bites. And for our webpage, www.themonsterbites.com. For franchising, on our Facebook page, Monster Bites Franchising.
Yeah, and also we would like to take the opportunity then, yung mga order, thank you in advance. Pero most importantly, over the past 7 years, thank you sa lahat na sumusuporta sa amin. Continually, alam niyo yan kung sino yung mga customers namin that have been almost every day they order. Thank you so much.
And to catch us sa Food Panda if you're within the 5-kilometer radius.
Right. Thank you. Hindi na yung nagsa-order kaming tatlo. Lahat kami na nandito. Thank you, Angel. Dexter, of course.
Thank you so much po for listening. Alam kong medyo kakaiba yung segment ko, but it's good. Thank you so much for supporting OrbitX. Thank you so much, Sir Rolly, for inviting me over. Pakisuportahan na rin po yung venture ni Sir Marvin na isa pa. So, that's kalaro. For OrbitX, you can find OrbitX. Just type Orbital Exploration Technology Incorporated in Google or OrbitX, Orbital Exploration Technologies. Find me on YouTube, Mr. Dexter P. Banyo Jr., Facebook Dexter P. Banyo Jr., LinkedIn Dexter P. Banyo Jr. If you want to be an intern or you want to join the team, Crazy Adventure, you can find us www.orbitex.ph or find us on Facebook. Write me an email. Thank you so much.
Okay, so once again, thank you very much, everyone, for being on the program. We appreciate hearing about the innovations you've done and the inspiring stories that a lot of our viewers can really learn from. And of course, we'd like to thank all our viewers for tuning. We look forward to seeing you once again next Sunday as we talk more about the next generation and shakers in the Filipino business scene.
This has been Talk Shop Asia Next Gen. Let's jump into the business revolution. Let's talk.
Let's talk.
Here,
Talk Shop.
We're a Talk Shop Asia Next Gen.
Next Gen.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, guys.
The program that gives you the latest in Filipino business and trends with norm challenging brands, paving the way to be next generation business leaders. This is Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, connecting you to the future. Hosted by business and transformation mentor Rolly Bagaspas, franchise and business coach Don Senita, and beauty and business maven Muriel Villanueva. Together with Mr. Millennial JP Morales and Agri and Youth Advocate Colin Lalyaban. Jump into the business revolution. This is your Talk Shop Asia Next Gen, only here on Big Media.